Anybody that hops on, there's a little chat section that you can write questions if you have any questions, and we can answer a lot of them at the end, or just ask us questions. Okay. I'll probably mute everybody when somebody's specifically talking, and then we can, if you have a question, just unmute yourself. That's totally fine. Okay. This is super chill, nothing serious. Okay. So we just want to welcome everybody to this call. Obviously, whoever sent you the link and whoever invited you to this call, obviously has a passion for coaching for a reason, and we're going to kind of explain some of it. So why don't, I'm trying to think. I don't know if my topic really goes good for the first one, but I guess I can.
Let me fill in for Celeste real quick.
Okay, yeah, do that. Okay.
Celeste had something come up, so she couldn't be with us, and she was actually going to go first. So one of the things that all of us have come to really love about coaching, it's not typically the reason any of us sign up. It's kind of one of those perks that you don't realize you want. But one of the things we've grown to really love is the community. These girls right here are babes. They are some of my best friends. We talk every single day. They get my highs and my lows, and they drag me up when I need to be dragged up, and they pull me down when I need to be pulled down. And just the community that we have with our teammates. And a lot of you, if you've been in a challenge group before, you've experienced that, just that camaraderie and that sisterhood and friendship and just the unconditional support. That has become absolutely priceless in my life, and that I know is what Celeste wanted to share as well, because she has come through some really hard times with the support of our team. And another thing that we're able to experience as coaches that Celeste just recently experienced for the first time is events. We are given the opportunity to travel and attend events together as coaches. And I don't know about you guys, but travel wasn't exactly in our budget. All of my married life, all of my adult life, travel just didn't happen. Travel was camping an hour or 2 hours from home. You know, that was the gist of our travel budget. And since becoming a coach, I have attended Coach Summit every summer, where all of the coaches come together to learn and be inspired. We get to hear from internationally acclaimed personal development speakers. We get to be trained by top coaches in the network. We get to hear from our corporate staff and hear some of the exciting things they have planned for our company. And it's just an incredible time to surround yourself with people who have similar dreams and visions and who believe in you. And they don't think you're crazy, and they don't think your dreams are too lofty, because their dreams are probably even higher than yours. And for that Coach Summit, I've been to Las Vegas, and I've been to Nashville, Tennessee. For a little Idaho girl, that's kind of a big deal. Another thing that we're able to do is we can earn trips strictly for vacation purposes. They have a trip every year that we earn simply by helping 3 to 5 people every month. That's all we do. Most months we help more than that. So earning these trips really is very simple. And I've been blessed to attend 2 of these trips with my husband, which we went camping for our honeymoon. We don't go on trips, but we've been on a cruise now. We visited the Bahamas and Jamaica on that cruise. And this year we were able to go to the Dominican Republic. We spent a week on the beach at an all-inclusive Hard Rock resort. This is not my life, you guys. This is not normal. This is out of this world. And we are blessed with these experiences all of the time. I was blessed with the opportunity to attend a seminar in March in Oklahoma, of all places, with my business mentor. And it was an incredible experience. It was an incredible growth opportunity for me. And it is something that never, ever would have been on my radar without this business and without the company and the support that we receive. So that is just one of the best side benefits, you could say, of being a coach, is our network and the incredible support. We focus on people. People is our mission. Our mission is to help other people. But by doing so, this company helps us. This company does everything they can to help us live out whatever dream life we have in mind. And it's been an incredible thing to teach myself how to dream again, to teach myself how to believe in possibilities again, because my life before coaching, these things weren't possible. They weren't even realistic. So it's been really a true blessing to me to have these ladies to be on this journey with, to do scary things like this with. You guys, this is kind of scary. It's a lot of fun, but it's scary. And I would never want to do it without them. So we have just this incredible culture of family and friendship, and it's a true blessing. And it's the one thing that has gotten me through the last 3.5 years of working on myself, because it's a tough journey and you don't have to do it alone. So that is what Celeste wanted to kick off with, just to introduce kind of our team, kind of our culture, and just let you know that when we say we're an open book, ask any questions, whatever, we mean it. There is no judgment here. There is no holds barred. You ask any questions you have, any doubts, whatever it is. We are so confident in what we have to offer and the company that we are a part of, that we represent, and in our team, that we will answer any questions you have. And we are so, so excited every time we're able to welcome someone new into the group. So that's just a little overview of kind of our community. I think maybe I'm kicking it over to Diana.
Sure. Hello, my name is Diana. I live in Central Illinois, and I have 2 girls, a husband, and a full-time job. So I work 45-ish hours a week. I drive 2 hours every day on top of that, back and forth to Peoria. But I'm still a coach because I love it so much, and because I fell in love with the Beachbody programs first. So that's a lot of the ways that we join as coaches, is because we have this incredible experience with the products and programs. And not everybody has to start that way, but that's just how I started. Back in 2010, I did Insanity for the first time, and I'd been an exercise dabbler my whole life, and it was just something that worked for me. I did that 60-day program, and I was 40 pounds heavier than I am now, and I felt amazing afterwards. I got results, and that was then the story. So I just kept doing Beachbody programs, and it was awesome. So now I'm a coach, and like I said, I have a full-time job. I drive. I have 2 daughters. I have a husband. I have a household to take care of. But you know what? Coaching is a priority in my life, just like my kids are, just like my job is. You can have multiple priorities in your life, and you can get it all done as long as you're intentional with your time. And that's the biggest thing. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that coaching is like some easy breezy, like 5 minutes, send a message here, and then you're done for the day. Like, if you just want to be a hobby coach, if you just want to get a discount, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to build a business and really let this absorb into your body and change your life, then you need to be intentional with your time. So like every morning I'm getting up extra early, I'm getting my workout in and drinking my Shakeology. And I just know I'm not going to be able to get that workout in later in the evening because of my busy schedule. So I make it a priority to do that. And before I go to work, I might have time to send a few messages there. And as I'm getting ready for work, as I'm driving to work, I'm just filling my brain with all sorts of trainings. I consider myself like an insatiable learner. Like, I'm constantly listening to audiobooks that help me be a better person. I'm listening to coach trainings. Like, I've been a coach for almost 2 years now. I'm still learning and growing as a coach. I'm seeking out that information from other people who have been successful with coaching, because we all have different experiences and ways to share. And so I'm just I leave myself open to that every day, and I'm making sure that I'm learning something new every day. And something about when you're planning structuring your day, you have to make sure that you're doing something every day. If you show up one day for your business for an hour, and then you don't show up until 3 days later for another hour, you're just grinding yourself to a halt. So another thing to think when you think about timing, investing time in your business, is that you need to think about this concept called the slight edge, or the compound effect. Every day you show up to your business, you're getting that ball rolling, you're getting your momentum going, because the activities you do today are going to make you successful a month from now, 2 months from now, even like farther down the road than that. I have people that I started talking to a year ago that might just be now reaching out. Like I had a lady message me like half an hour before this call, like just out of the blue. She's like, hey, I want to try that shake thing you keep talking about. Like, it seems so, like, it's just really interesting to me. And this girl's told me no, and hasn't really responded to any messages I've been sending her. Then all of a sudden now she's seeing me be consistent and she's reaching out to me. So that's the kind of things you need to think about, like every day, showing up, being intentional with your time, and not letting yourself stop at a grinding halt. That does not mean you're going to grind it out 3 hours a day, every day for the rest of your life. You get to choose your schedule, but you don't let your emotions rule your schedule. You, like, if you know you have an important family reunion that weekend, you might not be working your business that weekend because you've made those plans. But you don't just wake up one day and be like, I don't want to do this today, so I'm not going to do it, because that's not going to get you successful. So you got to be disciplined with your time, intentional with your time, and just keep showing up every day, sending out messages, because there's so many people out there to help and to reach that who it's not up to you to decide that this person doesn't need your help and that person does, or nobody out there needs your help because they're not reaching out to you. If you don't ask the question to people, then they can never say yes to you, because that's just the way people are. They're not going to always come out of the woodwork and just say, hey, I saw you're exercising, I want to do that, because that's not usually the way it works. It's not usually the message I'm getting about Shakeology saying, hey, I want to buy Shakeology now. That's rare. It's nice when that happens, and it will happen. But so show up, be intentional with your time, be disciplined, and know that what you sow today is going to be reaped down the road. So I think that about covers my time management.
Okay. So it's kind of crazy that I would not know Diana or Candace if it wasn't for this business. It's crazy. Diana lives on the other side of the country. I'm in Utah, and Candace lives in Idaho, but I still wouldn't have known her. So I just, like, back to what Candace was saying, the community and the people you meet are awesome. Some of my very best friends are coaches, and that I've met through the coaching business. So I've been coaching almost 4 years. That's crazy. Probably the first 2 years I wasn't consistent. I didn't really coach much. I was that person that was too afraid what people thought, because I wasn't at my ideal body weight, and I didn't think in my head that anybody wanted to listen to me and follow me because I wasn't where I wanted to be physically. And now I'll tell you, because I know there's so many people that think that, I'll tell you that's a bunch of BS, because I feel like I always talk about this subject, but it's because it's seriously so true, is because in my mind, I was thinking, why would somebody want me as their coach when I probably could still lose 20 pounds, you know? And I let that run like everything I did in the business. And obviously people could tell that I was not confident in coaching, not confident in just the business in general. But I kind of got over that and realized that people actually wanted to do it with me, follow my journey. And that's what we say, is when we say share your journey, that means show up for yourself, do your workout, drink your shake, show up for yourself. Also, we talk about personal development. That's also showing up for yourself, because a lot of people will lose 20 pounds, but then they still have so much heavy weight in their head, in between their ears, things that they're telling themselves 24/7 of why they're not worthy to do this or that, and why somebody wouldn't want to follow them. Okay. So we focus a ton on those three things, and people will relate to you so much more if they see the beginning, and then they also follow your journey throughout your journey. They want to know that you actually know how they feel, that you know how they feel when they try on 50 outfits and still don't feel beautiful, you know? So people don't want to see the before and after. So if you're that person that's like, I'll just wait, let me get a awesome before and after picture, let me wait where I feel comfortable talking about it. Don't do that, because I thought that was what I should do. And obviously people can't relate to you. They can't relate when they see all of a sudden come out of the woodworks an awesome before and after picture, but they don't know how hard it was for you. Just like them, it's hard for everybody. It's hard to lose weight. It's hard to like get over all these negative things that we tell ourselves all the time, especially for women. And people want to do it with you throughout the middle, okay? They don't really care about the end, because then if they only see your end goal and your end progress, they're not going to relate to you, okay? I promise. And so Candace and I were just talking. So I graduated physical therapy assistant program in December, and I work 3 days a week. So I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and like today I was just like, oh, I'm so stressed out because I haven't had time. Because you guys, I would love to just sit and work Beachbody business all day. I don't want to, like today I just realized like I don't want to have another job. But in my brain I was like, I don't have kids, I'm not married, I'll make myself crazy if I'm at home all day. But I also put in a lot of hours into a job that I like it. I like helping people in that way, helping people come back from injuries. I like that. But it makes me crazy of how many hours I put in for that and the amount of money I make. With coaching, obviously, like any type of MLM business that anybody does, you're going to put in a lot of hours at the beginning, and maybe you're not going to see your paycheck jump huge. Obviously, when you start, the base of the money you're making is from commissions. So you helping people get started with how you got started, okay? And then after that, you are going to also then build a team and teach your team how to do the same. And then you get residual income on top of that. And so over time, when you're consistent, you finally build a team below you, and you build friendships, and you build this huge community of people that are all working together. And guess what? You can make a very good income with it. I wish I would have like wrote down what the difference, like I guess my income type of progression over the last like 4 years. But the first 2 years, I don't know, I was probably making like $500 a month, which, to a lot of people, adding that to their income is awesome. But for me, I was like, okay, I want to quit, because I did massage therapy through school. I was like, I can't do school full time and do massage full time. So I finally got to a point where I was barely able to quit massage, and it kind of scared the crap out of me, because I was like, hey, my only income is mine. I don't have a husband or somebody else that if I had a bad month, that their income would help. Sorry, I talk with my hands a lot, if you didn't notice. But so it kind of scared the crap out of me, but at the same time, I'm like, no, then that forces me, like, this will work. I'm going to make it work, and it's going to be awesome. And so I've gotten to the point where I just hit my $2,000 a week income mark. So when I think about that, it's such an awesome feeling. And you guys, we get paid weekly. So, and it's just direct deposit. It goes straight into your account. You don't have to wait a ton of time. And it's crazy to me that I am able to make that kind of income from literally helping people and helping myself just be healthier and live a better life, both physically and mentally, and surround myself with amazing people. But that didn't really start to pay off until I was super consistent, and I did start sharing my journey more instead of just hoping that somebody would ask me about it. But when I kind of was like, no, I'm just going to put myself out there, because you guys, people are going to judge you whether you're doing something that makes you really happy. They're going to judge you if you're doing something that you're miserable doing. So you might as well find something that makes you happy and that is going to better your life. So I don't know if that helps. So in all, coaching, you pretty much, the work and the amount of time you put into it is it's obviously going to pay off of it, like down the road a little bit. But when we think like your income reflects how many people you're helping, and that's 100% true. Sometimes it doesn't happen instantly, but if you're consistent with it and don't give up, then eventually over time, it's totally like it's worth it, and it all adds up. And it's just so crazy to me that there's something like this out there, because, and there's so many people that make way more money than you could even like imagine. So, and it's not like super uncommon. There's a ton of people that make six figures that we all personally know. And I couldn't imagine making that kind of money from helping people. And I know, you guys, it's not all about money, but lots of like, we're all adults. We all know that money, not worrying about money and being able to live our life and not worry about every little amount that's in our bank account, is you're going to be happier. You're going to be able to do more things that you want to do with your family, serve more if you would like. So people always will say, well, money, that's so superficial, and it's not. It's just how you look at it. It can bless your life so much, and it can bless so many other people's life. And it's even more fun when you start to build a team, and then people, your teammates under you, start to see the benefit of their income growing, because it changes people's lives in that way just as much as it changes people's lives physically and mentally. So that's kind of all. But if you guys have questions, let us know. Candace, do you want to kind of just close it out, I guess? Or if you guys have any questions, you can unmute yourself and Candace can help answer any questions, okay?
Hey, Bob, it's time to be quiet now. So one thing you should know is this is absolutely a job you can do anywhere, anytime, no matter how many kids you have jumping on you. Dad's gone with the big kids tonight to hunter safety classes, so these two hoodlums and I are on our own, so hopefully they will be good for just a minute. I did not introduce myself earlier, so I want to do that really quickly. You're going to wait. You're going to have to wait. My name is Candace McDermott. I've been a coach for 3.5 years. I signed up literally like 3 months after Cozy. So we've been in this almost from the beginning, but it was probably a year before we really connected and started working together. And it's interesting how much things can change over time and your paths can cross, but you don't really, you guys, go. No. Oh my gosh. And you don't even really think about the way the relationship could change over time. I have so many challengers that I work with and customers and coaches on my team who, you know, we've crossed paths in the past, or we went to high school or whatever, and all of a sudden they're back in my life and they're part of this incredible journey, and you never would guess it, but it becomes such a blessing. So I want to walk you through just really quickly the mechanics of becoming a coach, because I get that question a lot. We will talk about how great it is. We love being a coach. It's amazing. But then I still get, yeah, but how do you do it? So I just want to give you a really brief, this is what you do. So when you get off this call, you're going to be like all fired up. That felt good, inspirational, all that good stuff, right? Let's do this. First thing you want to do is send a message to the coach who invited you. And you want to say, okay, that was amazing. Thank you for inviting me. How do I sign up? She's going to give you a link that's going to make it really, really simple. This link is going to take you to the page where you sign up to be a coach. Do you know what you have to do to sign up to be a coach? You have to give them your name, your email, your mailing address, and like your social security number for income reporting. That's it. It's like one page of information. And then you go to the next page. You're going to choose your challenge pack. You can't be a coach if you don't have the products. So if you are new to Beachbody, or you haven't purchased anything recently, or maybe you haven't tried Shakeology, you're going to want a challenge pack. The challenge pack is going to save you a bundle of money. This is, you know, when you get like cable and internet all bundled together and they save you a bunch of money? That's what this is. We're putting together your exercise, your nutrition, and the shakes all into one kit and saving you a ton of money. So you're going to choose a challenge pack. Right now, 99.9% of people are choosing one challenge pack because it's giving you an annual subscription to our digital workout streaming service, and it's unlimited. You get all of the programs instead of having to pick just one. So it's a really super good deal, and it's actually on sale right now, which is even better. So most people are taking the annual All Access Challenge Pack. So you select which challenge pack you want, you select which flavor of shake you want, same thing you would be doing if you were signing up just as a customer, and then you add it to your cart and you check out. That's it. Literally the only difference between purchasing a challenge pack as a customer and purchasing it as part of your new coach sign up is 1 page of information. It is the simplest thing ever. Let me tell you why it's so simple. You can get out anytime. If you decide it's not for you, you can get out anytime. They're not going to charge you. There's no contract that you stay a certain amount of time. There's no runaround. There's a simple form. You fill it out. You say it's not for me, and they cancel your account. So it doesn't need to be a complicated process to sign up. You're signing up for something that is so simple, and honestly, you're not being committed to anything if you don't want to be, and yet it has the power to completely change your life. I have never found, I am actually, I have a bachelor degree in business management, and I'm a business junkie. My husband and I used to watch cable shows, you know, where they'd go, they start new businesses, or they try to fix businesses. And I was obsessed. I used to watch them and be like, oh, they're screwing that up. They need to fix this. You know, I love fixing businesses and starting businesses. I've never found a business opportunity with as much potential as this that you can start for as cheap as you can. I've never found a business that you could start simply by buying something for yourself, ever, anywhere. You don't carry product. You don't carry stock that you have to resell. People order it from your website and it ships right to them. It never touches your hands. Their money never comes to you. You don't have to deal with that stress. Beachbody does that for us, and it is absolutely amazing, because let me tell you, if I had to go to the post office every time I had a new customer, I would have quit 3.25 years ago. It just wouldn't happen. Okay, off you go. So once you get signed up, easy. Guess what? You have a website. You don't have to find a website designer. You don't have to try and learn how to run a website. Beachbody's going to give it to you. It's ready like that. As soon as you finish signing up, boom, you have a website. The only thing you need to do is add your picture and add your bio. Easy peasy. It is the easiest thing on the planet. And now you have a place for people to go when they want to order something from you. You get the credit for it. It's so simple. As a team, we have an exclusive training website. I actually want to give you a really quick glance at it. I have it open in my browser. So this is our team training website. It is so freaking amazing. We have training we have a new coach quick start. It's a 7-day quick get you started. This is what you need to know. We have training on how to use social media to build your business. We have the coach basics. This is learning, you know, the compensation plan, learning how the business works, all of the basic stuff of our specific business. We have training to get you to specific ranks that you're going to be reaching for. We have advanced social media training. We have advanced leadership training. There is always more guidance for you to be able to continue to learn more and grow yourself and grow your business. You're never going to have to do it alone, ever. You take it at your own pace. It's self-led, but you don't have to do it alone. You have a tribe behind you to help you. Whenever you get a question and you're like, dude, I don't know the answer, we're there to answer it for you. It is such an incredible thing to be a part of. We still have questions sometimes, and we go to our team and we're like, you guys, how do I answer this? So this is truly a team effort. You can get paid but based on your commissions. You get 25% of what anybody orders through your website. Any of your specific customers, you get a 25% commission. But as you teach other people how to help other people, you get commission based on what they've done as well. So you're able to help your team learn the things that you are learning, and you get the kickback from it. And that is where the residual income comes from. It is so rewarding to be able to say, my team is kicking butt. My girls got their first paycheck today. My girls got their biggest paycheck ever today. That's the most incredible thing on the planet. I can't even tell you how exciting that is to be able to pay it forward. Not only am I paying for vacations for my family, I'm paying for my kids' experiences and lessons and sports teams. We couldn't afford that, you guys, at all. I'm paying for that with this business, but I'm able to see my coaches come into this business and begin to do the same things. And that is truly such a blessing. So a lot of you may come into this with reservations. That's okay. You don't have to be 100% certain. Most of us still aren't. Most of us still have doubts. That's why we do personal development. You may be coming into this for different reasons. For some of you, it's the money. For some of you, the money makes you squeamish. You just want to help people. For others, it's really not about the business. You just want the accountability in your own journey. And that's awesome too. There are so many different reasons to come into this business, and none of them are wrong. None of them are wrong. As long as you understand that what you put into this business is what you'll get out of it, then it will be exactly what you hope for. As long as you understand that you will get the rewards that match your effort, that's all you need to know. That's it. You determine how far you take this business. You determine how much time or effort you put into it in order to get whatever it is that you need to get out of it. It is perfectly customizable to each individual's circumstances and lifestyle, and nobody's going to say a word against your decision. It's your call, and we support you either way. So I really hope that we've been able to answer some of your questions. I know that there's typically a lot more questions. I'm going to check the chat really quick. Yeah, your website's ready like almost immediately. If you guys have any questions, you're welcome to unmute yourself here and let us know, or drop them in the chat if you don't want to talk. And you guys don't hesitate. Jump in. Just give it a try. If it turns out it's not for you, that's okay. We part ways with coaches who decide to move on to other things, and that's okay. We're still friends. We've made new friends. We still support them in their lives, and they support us in our business, and it's okay because it's not for everybody. But the only way you're going to find out if this is for you, the only way you're going to find out if your reservations about this business are legitimate or if they're groundless, is to jump in and try it. You've got nothing to lose, so just do it. We are looking forward to launching Beachbody to the UK this fall. Our products and our business opportunity will become available to the United Kingdom, and that is exciting, you guys. That is exciting. With the power of social media, we can connect with thousands of people in the UK and help them get in on the ground floor. They're going to be founding Beachbody coaches in their country. What an incredible thing to be a part of. So we are gearing up. We are spreading the love. We are meeting as many people as we can on social media. And it's just an exciting thing to be a part of. So there's never, ever going to be a better time to start than now. And I'm going to say the same thing tomorrow, and I will say the same thing in 6 months. There's never a better time than now. Stop waiting. The time is now. Just jump in and do it. And we'll see you in the team page and in our team trainings, and we'll go through this together. It's going to be exciting. Does anybody have any questions? Did you guys have questions from some of your girls who couldn't get on that they wanted us to address?
I don't think so. I mean, really, like Candace said, we still have questions. Lots of times I'll still have a question. The Team Beachbody as a whole is always growing. They're always looking at the next best thing they can do. So there's always kind of new exciting things. They're always coming out with new programs. They're always coming out with new flavors of Shakeology or new nutritional supplements. So you don't ever get bored with the same thing over and over. They're coming out with a new, Shaun T is coming out with a new program on Monday. Then there's a new program coming out in July, and Summit, which is in July, the Summit event that we were talking about, they'll always announce more things coming out. So they're always like ahead of everything, and it makes it more exciting for us to talk about too, is because there's always new things to try. So
they tease us and tell us there's big things coming, but we can't tell you yet. So we know that this summer in New Orleans, they're going to be spreading some love with some new announcements. I'm excited to see what's going on.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing that I want to, like, obviously I didn't know Candace, Diana, I didn't know Elise before coaching, but I look back at my life before coaching and now, and it's completely different. Way more than even just the money is I feel like I'm a totally different person, not necessarily personality wise. I'm way more outgoing now. But I just feel like a totally different person. And I know that it's through coaching that has like changed my life with that. And it's not just by chance. Look at the person that added you here. Do they seem like a different person now than they were maybe when you first knew them? Obviously there's something good and positive about coaching, or people wouldn't do it, you guys. So like Candace says, you have nothing to lose, and I don't know, it's just awesome. It really is. I would not still be doing it after 4 years if I didn't love it. So
agreed.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's a wrap.
All right, thanks for getting on, guys.
Yeah, thanks for getting on. And yeah, let us know if you guys have questions after, okay? Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.